So let me tell you a story of a hardworking student named Raj. A student named Raj started his JEE preparation with very much motivation, excitement, desire to get into dream IIT. So he joined a very reputed coaching in his hometown. He used to go to coaching every day for 5 hours, and 6 to 7 hours of self-study he was doing every day. He was doing everything which his coaching asked him to do. But after 8 months, he realized that his concepts were not strong enough. His problem solving skills was also not up to the mark. And his mock exam performance is also not up to the satisfaction. So these points started troubling him. He went to his coaching teacher and discussed, sir, I'm facing these challenges. I'm working so hard. I'm doing everything that you asked me to do, but still I'm not up to the level where I should be so that I could get into dream IIT. So the teacher said to him, please keep working hard. Don't lose your heart. Please keep working. Please doing all the things that we are telling you in the coaching, and don't stop doing that. So this answer did not brought satisfaction within Raj. He kept on again questioning about his performance, about his concepts, about his problem solving skills. And one day he discussed all these challenges with a senior in his coaching. So the senior asked Raj to take a sheet of a paper and a pen and write down all the points that he think he has not done well in the last 8 months. Although he has studied 6 hours every day, but what could be the reason that his concepts are not strong, problem solving skills are not that good, and even his exam performance is also not up to the satisfaction. So he came back home and took a sheet of a paper and a pen and started writing these points down. So the first point that Raj wrote is that even though I go to coaching every day for 5-6 hours, I'm only able to understand 50% of what is taught there. So the first point that he wrote is that I only understand 50% of what is taught in my coaching. The second point that he wrote was, even though I study for 6 to 7 hours daily, my effective self-study hour is only for 3-4 hours. The rest 2 to 3 hours I waste on non-productive thoughts. I keep on watching my phone in between. I keep on watching videos in between. I keep checking my social media in between. I take a walk. I go out and eat something during my self-study. The third is I'm not able to focus on my study even for 1 hour at a go. As soon as I sit for self-study, just after 30 minutes, I get a thought that I should go out, eat something, talk to someone, check my phone, watch a video, and so on. The fourth point that he wrote is that I do not study with a plan. Whatever book I see in front of me, I take that book, I start studying. I have no plan for the day. The fifth point that he wrote was, I do not have a consistent revision plan. As a result, what I studied at the beginning of 11th in the first 2-3 months, I'm not able to recall those concepts now. I'm not able to solve enough questions on those concepts, and I'm also not doing well in my exams. The sixth point that he wrote was, I do not do the analysis of the mock exam. So whatever mistakes I make in the mock exam, I keep on repeating these mistakes again and again, exam on exam. As a result, my performance in the exam is not up to the satisfaction, and I'm not improving with every exam that I'm giving. So all these points Raj wrote, and that was a realization for him that what mistakes he was actually making, even though he was working hard. So how many of you can relate with these points? How many of you have at least one of the 6 points that I just mentioned is true for you? So out of the 6 points that I just mentioned to you, how many of these points are true for you? Let me know in the chat box. Understood the story of Raj. He was a very hardworking student, but there are a lot of points that he was missing on during his preparation journey. Fortunately, he got a senior who asked him to do that introspection. He discussed all these challenges with the senior, and slowly he improved. The senior started giving him 15-20 minutes every week for that one-on-one discussion, and slowly he started to improve. So the biggest learning for Raj during his JEE preparation was that one should have a mentor in JEE preparation. So with that mentor, you should be able to discuss all your academic, non-academic challenges, and he has the necessary skills, experience, capabilities, and enough time and energy to give to you, so that he is capable of helping you walk on the right direction, walk on the right path. So just hard work won't take you to IIT. Only your smart work will take you to IIT. You need hard work along with the right direction. So for that right direction, you should have a mentor, you should have a guide with whom you can discuss all your academic and non-academic challenges. and he should has the necessary skills, experience and capabilities so that you keep walking on the right direction.